What is this one moment that appears to have a name like explaining a second in our time-based world? This one moment is often described by Buddhist monks as Om, but they try and replicate what it is, you see. But our human disabilities of being a temporary thing rather than a permanent thing cannot do that, you see. So when it's we have to stop and breathe. But the one moment is that vibration that never began and never will end. And within this simple flatline vibration, which has no thickness, size, it is everythingness. So it is neither a line, nor is it either have sides. It is infinitely stretching to no end. This one moment was or is your true state. You're never out of this one moment, because how can you escape, you see? How can anything escape this one moment? This beautiful sound that you are. Within this one moment, consciousness was born at the same infinite, limitless, no end. This one moment is like one big soul now, you see? It has given life to itself. And life to itself gave life to itself. And life to itself gave life to itself, gave life to itself. So this life to itself appears as if it's happening periodically in our time. But it's all happening within the same still one moment. And consciousness is still. There is only stillness. You are pure stillness. But the giving birth to life by itself creates movement. So movement is born as stillness. Consciousness is now moving. The moment this infinite stillness, no nothingness, no quality, no space, no sound, everything was born, gave birth to itself. It always existed. Consciousness came second. Consciousness came when it gave life to itself. Very moving, you see. When you give life, when you have an intimate relationship, a sexual encounter, you give life. It is so moving, you see. It is the giving life that creates the movement. So movement is happening within stillness. So there's no separation. So when you're moving, you're still. And when you're still, you're moving. We as humans, in your human form, can only see it as moving. You never see stability. You can never see anything stable. The earth is moving, the universe moves, the stars move. You can never experience stillness. The wind moves, you move, your blood moves, everything moves. Your emotions are moving. They seem to move into anger and then happiness without warning. There's no thing controlling this anger, happiness, sadness, joy, scratching. Hey, there you go. Everything is taking place on its own. Life is giving birth to itself every moment within this one moment. Your human mind cannot understand that happiness is the same as sadness. Movement is the same as stillness. You see, it cannot understand that because it's been geared into, conditioned into thinking, I'm right. Stand still, children. Let's play statues. Now you're still. Before you were moving, now you're still. You see? We create opposites. We create names, identities. For no reason, no purpose. Humans exist. We evolve. We do things automatically. We eat. We build. We have children automatically. There's no need to organize and educate and become on different steps of the ladder. We're already saints, you see. We're all saints, you see. That's the misinterpretation, the misunderstanding. When you think you're simply a human, that's your mind saying you're a body, you're a human, you're a name, you're this Graham, you live in this house, you have a job, and you are broken down into this insignificant thing. And life, giving life itself, does not mean to try and suffocate and stifle and break down a single thing. Not even a maggot should be broken down and stifled and said, you're a maggot, you're a bad maggot. We don't say that. We don't walk in the streets and see slugs and say, you're a bad slug. You're a little slug. You're a lesser slug than that slug. You're a smaller slug than that slug. You're less intelligent than that slug. We don't do it. We only do it to ourselves. Through our whole antiquated, stale system of structure and organization and planning and having to, I've done this degree, so I am far more able to do this task than you are. We're all saints. We're all able. We're all beautiful. We're all giving life to ourself and giving life to other selves through an act of loving. Everything is loving, you see. Everything is moving. This one moment wanted to create itself as love. It brought in its own loving consciousness. And love gave birth to love. And that's all that takes place. But we want to destroy love. Something wants to destroy love. Something wants to stifle and suffocate and eradicate. In truth, it really matters not. It really matters not. Because you'll keep giving birth to yourself. That's what you are. You are the original one moment. Consciousness is a feminine side. It's not about females and males. All is one, acting masculine. Conscious, you give life, love to yourself. And you bring in your feminine side. The sexual organs are only here so that we can give life. There's no such thing as man and woman. But that's how we live. That's what we've taught ourselves to be like. We've taught through mind, through this devilish ego mind, that we are separate. And we're going to die separate. You may think that, and you may experience that, but when this body goes, love. Back into the pot of love. Everything is absolutely spectacularly loving. Even a slug in the maggot. Everything is holy, Paul. This body and mind cannot force you to understand these words. You have to experience, not the act of giving love, or these are minuscule things. The act of going within and into the pot whilst you're in this body and see for yourself what you truly are and where you're truly looking from. Not these eyes. This is a vessel to experience what you have created. And you're disappointed, you see, because your ego mind says you're not doing well. You ridiculed that man, and that ego mind is now the good mind, you see. Be love. Simply stop judging, stop analyzing, stop valuing. Stop pretending that you believe that you are this body. This body is a vital tool for you to experience what you are. We're all the same one, experiencing the same thing. We're all giving love and experiencing our love as one love. What else to say? Namaste.